I'm over here in front of some of my blue java plants. They're shooting up a lot of suckers. They're called pups. And I wanted to go ahead and separate a few. I just did part 1, part 2. I guess this is part 3 because this is my third set or third plant that I'm separating. So with that said, 3 times a charm. I'm over here in the hot, high heat, sweating up a storm. I said, let me go ahead and do one more. So let's get on with it. Okay, so I'm going to remove some of the compost on top. Okay, compost is removed. Now I just want to remove some of the bottom. Okay, so now I want to get in here and clean it up so I can kind of see where everything is. Okay, so after digging out and cleaning up some of the corms, this is the parent plant and this is a sucker. The corms down below, they're real tight against the parent plant, so it's difficult. And the blue java, instead of coming straight down, they're kind of tucked in. That's why 2 of them over there I missed the roots, because I went straight down. So now I cleaned it up better and I see I got to go in. So now visually it's all cleaned and hosed off. I'll get a good bite on a few of these. So once again, I got my blade. It's sterilized. In case you didn't see the other video, I took a towel, dipped it into some fungicide, and I wiped it down. You want to sterilize all your tools when you're slicing a corm. If any kind of fungus gets in there, you lose your plant. Okay, so I could see this corm where it connects. So I'm going to try to slice it so I get all the roots. Okay. Unbelievable. I sliced it, and that one root that was right there stayed on that. So this corm's still good. I'm going to plant it, but I missed the root. Don't ask me how. I've done this a bunch of times, and I can see it. So let me go ahead and tackle this one. Look how tight that is right up on there. So I'm going to go ahead and get that right in there. Okay, I got this one out. Here's a root here and a root there. See that nub? Those 2 nubs are roots, so that one looks good. I missed this one. You see that sucker? I didn't want to touch it. Let me go get the other one. Okay. Okay, same thing here. I cut it. There's a root hanging. There's another sucker here I just missed. I don't want to hit that sucker, so let me get this one. Right over here. Well, I definitely didn't want that to happen. So I'm going to have to plant that back down in there. The suckers were holding it up, but since I got it up, I'm going to get these suckers. So I'm going to have to put some rebar in the ground to hold that up. But now that it's down, I'm going to take all the suckers off. And let me clean it up and show you what they look like. Okay, so as you can see, that's a sucker. This is a sucker here. This is a sucker. That's a sucker. That's a sucker. Okay, so using my machete, I want to cut this sucker off right here. And this one here without hitting that. Well, okay, so I got that one with roots. Now I want to get this one without hitting that, so okay, so I got this one, got some roots, and I didn't hurt that corm or that corm, so that's all looking good. Let me rinse it off and show you what it looks like. Okay, I left that corm on, I left that corm on, and I left that one on, and I cut this one off, that one off, that one off, and that one off, and these are all the roots that are coming out. You see them all? So all these I'm going to transplant, but I want to sterilize that and that, so I'm going to hose it off a little more and then sterilize that. Okay, so I got some fungicide. I'm going to get ahead and drip it on all of this over here where I just cut, and on this one where I just cut. Okay, that's sterilized. Now I want to flip it over and do the other side. Okay, so I rinsed it. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to sterilize where I just cut. Just like that. Now, since this plant came out and it was a mishap, I got to replant it. So let me go ahead and do that. I got to get some rebar and hold it up. Okay, so since I had a mishap, I put in 4 rebars and I attached some string to them. So now I'm going to dig a little hole and set that up and secure it. So let's get at it. Now I have a feeling that this tipped over because I was cleaning up the corms so you could get a visual. If I wasn't filming and if I didn't wet it, the ground wouldn't be wet and the roots would have held it up. My mistake, but I wanted to give you guys a good view. So Okay, so I got some rebar and some string holding it up. All the corms are down below, they're looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and backfill this. Okay, and go ahead and wash it down a little. Okay, so I have the parent plant back in a hole. The pups look good. I backfilled it. I flushed through it water to take out the air pockets. It's secured using rebar stakes with string. This will keep it stable for a couple weeks, then I can remove it. Fingers crossed that this lives, and I'm pretty sure it will. Now I got to go over there to those pups, sanitize them, sterilize them, and put them in some pots. So let's get to it. Okay, so as you can see, I've done hundreds of banana plants, and you still can have a mishap. I'm going to leave it in the video because I want you to see sometimes it's not as easy as it seems, even if you did it 100 times. So I hope this helps you to do it your 1 time or your 2 times or however many times you're going to do it. Because every one that I ever done is a whole different situation. From large full grown to pups this size. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean these up and then go ahead and disinfect them. Okay. So I hosed them off. Now I'm going to use some of the fungicide on them, just like this. Mainly on the part that I cut. Okay. Okay, these are all defungicized. Now I'm going to go ahead and put them in some pots. Okay. There's one. There's two. There's three. Okay. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 suckers planted. As soon as this water gets cool, I'm gonna hose it. I'm gonna water them in. You can tell the heat is getting to me. Whew. Okay, so you know it's really hot out over here. This is Florida. It's in the upper 90s. I'm right in the sun. Been out here for a while. I was taking the suckers off of the blue java, and since I wet the corms so I could clean them up to give you a good view, the ground got too wet. The parent plant went ahead and toppled over. Not a problem. I took the opportunity to clean it up some more, cut off all the suckers to show you what it all looked like. Got some rebar. I sterilized them with fungicide where every place I cut. Put some rebar in the ground with some string, dug a hole, put it back up, secured everything, backfilled it, watered it in real good to take out all the air pockets. Now for the next couple days, I'll keep watering it and make sure that the stringers are holding it secure. I went ahead and sterilized or defungicized all of the pups over here. I got 6 of them. I didn't want to take 6, but I did. But there's more pups coming in, so I'm good with that. So it worked out to my benefit, actually. I should probably topple all of them over. Not. If I didn't water it down, it wouldn't have toppled over. So anyway, I went ahead and planted these, watered them in. I am done for the day. I'm going in the house to have some lunch. I'm overheating. I'm hot. I'm thirsty. I'm hungry. So with that said, I'm going to put my tractor away, put my tools away, and go inside. So hey, if you enjoyed my video number 1 with the blue java, video number 2 with the blue java, and video number 3 with the blue javas, or any of the 3, and you want to see more videos like this, you got to give me a like. Otherwise, if nobody likes my videos, I don't know if you like it and want to see more, so let me know. Put some comments down below. You know, the average person would not put that blooper in there of their banana plant toppling over as they're trying to show somebody how to go ahead and remove the suckers. I leave everything in because sooner or later, if you're into bananas and you're taking out corms or you're taking out suckers and you want the corm, something like this might happen. Now you know what to do. I took advantage of the situation, did a little bit extra filming, took a couple extra suckers off. So hey, if you like the way I recovered from that and turned it into my advantage and potted everything up, you gotta give me a like. Come on. So with that said, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, come on, leave comments below, come on over to Facebook to my Frugal Hoogle Gardener page. I got a Facebook gardening group, Sunshine Harvest Edibles gardening group. Come on, sign up. Why not? We all post on there all the time. I post on there more than I make videos. So it's really nice to belong to a group. You can post photos. You can learn by what we do. You can see what we plant, what time of the year, what our successes are, what our failures are, because I post everything. I don't try to hide all the bad stuff. I show you the good with the bad. And there's a lot of bloopers that I post because I want to show you guys that no matter how many times you do this, and I've done it hundreds of times, something like that could happen. You just don't know. But be prepared for it. I got rebar, I got string, I got tools. You know, you can recover. Plus, I'm kind of used to removing a whole plant like that and transplanting it. As you've seen with some of my other videos below, I removed some really good sized ones, full grown, that big, and transplant them. So, okay, I had the up and up on if something like that happened, but normally I'm the one that takes it down. It's not a mishap. So, but that's how you learn. I learn by my failures and my successes, and I show it to you so you know what to do in case this happens. So now I'm confident that by you watching any one of my separating and planting videos, that you could go ahead, remove pups from your banana plants and transplant them, no problem. So with that said, hey, I'm Sam, the Frugal Hooga Gardener. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time.